Hello everyone, my name is Matthew here with Crescentville doing a self-graded card review of two different Michael Jordan. These are the holograms from Upper Deck, and I know the AW1, let's double check the years on this. Upper Deck kind of gives us a clear indication on that. So that's the 91-92, and we go ahead and start, I guess, by taking a look at the surface. You can kind of see underneath the logo there's some micro scratches, some additional micro scratches going on. These cards surface are really hard to get something that's in pristine. You can see some additional micro scratches going on the front. I mean, the back surface is fairly easy to not have any imperfections on. So the back surface is a much more regular of a just paper style card. But you could still have issues. But for AW1, the back is pristine. The front does have considerable kind of just micro scratches on the front. I mean, like overall, I think it looks pretty clean. But 8.5 is probably where I'm going to go for AW1 on the surface. And while we do this, I cannot do a video without naming the disclaimer. All videos, the grades are not guaranteed to cross over at other grading companies and not guaranteed to increase or decrease the monetary value of the card. They're basically my best assessment at rating the condition of the card. I see some fingerprints I'll need to remove off of this one. Yeah, this has a much cleaner surface than the last one. Kind of see a dimple there, so we'll probably mark it down to a 9 on the surface for this one. And let's start to look at, this is also both 91. So the distance between the logo and the top of the card versus the left side of the logo and the left side of the card is what we're taking a look at. And we're also wanting to kind of see the symmetrical value going into the edges around the white there, around the same distance from top to bottom, from left to right. So I'm going to give for AW4 a centering of 9.5. Centering 9.5. Very nice centering on that one. I think it's just a piece of debris. This is AW1, and you can kind of see a little bit more of a discrepancy there between the top of the card and the right side of the border. And that probably usually does result in a additional amount of kind of an imperfection on the back surface of this. We gave the AW1 a surface of 8.5. That lines up. Surfacing or centering on this one is probably more on the 8.5 scale for AW1. Centering 8.5. Yeah, we gave centering 9.5 on the AW4. You can kind of tell the difference there between those two cards on what has a little bit better centering. So you kind of see that in real time. Even though they're different cards, they're made in a very similar format, similar year. So now we have edges and corners that we'll take a look at. Taking a look at AW1 first. And they're clean. They're for the most part 9.5, 9, probably 9 on my corners, 9.5 on my edges. I don't really see any issues with the edges, but a 9 on the corners. Or AW1, 9 corners, edges 9.5. We'll get our grades at the end. We'll do the quick look at the corners and edges of this. A little bit closer to 9.5 on the edges for this one. I'm sorry, corners 9.5. Edges 9.5 on this one. So a little bit better corner and edges on. So AW4, the one on the left, it's going to come out to a 9.5. I have 3 9.5s and 1 9 on the surface. So that's a 9.5. And then the one on the right, AW1, I have a 8.5 and a 9. Average out to 9, 2 9s and an 8.5, and that would be a 9. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. So as we wrap up here, we use Xeon cases, and Xeon cases have this magnetic top at the top here, so in case you're ever wondering. Thank you for watching. Continue to watch. I'll continue cleaning these cards, and you have a great day.